Chat, what it do, man? We here a bit later than usual. I got a story to tell y'all, bro. Hey, if y'all saw my community tab, you already know, but it's a wild one, man. It's a wild one. Let me let everybody in the Discord know we live too, by the way. All right, chat. We are ready. We're ready to be out here. Cocks out, you know what I'm saying, chat? Cocks out. Talking about chickens, man. Y'all check y'all's chicken coops, bro. If they're actually out, put them back in. Don't let them get away. But, man, that your boy is exhausted. Your boy is actually like so defeated right now. Oh my god. I don't want to do freaking anything for like the next 12 hours. Oh my goodness. What's up, Bob? Let me get a quick little roll call in as Saito Hajime blows up this freaking boss real quick. Hold on just a second. Let me attend to this guy real quick, you know what I'm saying? Just real quick. There we go, he's gone. But also, I think my is this a bit too big? Hold on. Or is this perfect size? Okay, never mind. This is a good size. I just gotta lower it a little bit. There we go. Should be good now. But yeah, chat. How's everybody doing, man? What's up, Paper? Joke, what's up? Brett, Galaxy, Jaden, Routes, how you doing, man? Eli, how you doing, man? Balakay? How was the DM free? They sacrifice your soul too? It felt like it, bro. What's up, Bingus? That's the reason why I feel so fucking exhausted right now, dude. Dude, like, if you have to go to the DMV, it has to be like the most... Oh my god. It's like the most emotionally draining, or just mentally draining thing that you could fucking do. It is so bad. God, it's so bad. I wouldn't wish anyone to go to the DMV, even if they were like my worst enemy, bro. I would never wish that on anyone. But yeah. What's a DMV? Are you under the age of like 18? Yeah, Department of Motor Vehicles, yeah. It's boring. Well, see, look, here's chat. Here's what I had to do. So, if you live in America, you probably already know this whole ordeal, this whole stick. But we have to, if you don't have a real identification, which is just a stamp pretty much on your ID saying that it's real, you can't get on a plane like after May 8th or something. Well, see, I'm not doing it because I need to get on a plane. I had to go get my real ID because I'm going to go see my brother-in-law's graduation from the Marines. And in order for me to get onto the military base, I have to have a real ID. So I either have to have a passport or actual, you know, real identification. So I went there. The DMV opens at 8:30, ladies and gentlemen. 8:30. I got up at 7:45, got dressed, took a shower, went to the DMV. Bro, I get there, parking lot is packed. Benjamin, thanks so much for the hundo. So much, man. That's not... I always forget. What is yours? Dollar? Is it Dutch dollar? No, it's not Dutch. Danish dollar? I don't remember. But hold on. Because I remember it's not exactly the same. Hold on. Yeah, it's like 15 bucks. Okay, yeah. Thanks so much though for it, bro. Appreciate that. Can only drop by quickly, but we out here celebrating that I somehow got War God Finn. Hope you have a great stream. Hey, dude, that's huge. Huge for your account, bro. Especially since you just started back not too long ago. Big dubs. But thanks so much for that dono, man. But I get there, chat, at 8:30. The entire fucking parking lot is full. And I'm like, you gotta be joking me. I was like, fuck, I'm in for it today, boys. I was literally texting my girlfriend, and I'm like, hey, listen, like, we're so fucking cooked. I was like, I'm gonna be here for the next 6-7 hours. And she's like, there's no way. I'm like, I promise you I'm going to be here for that long. So I'm sitting here and I'm doing all this stuff, and she's like, are you still there? I'm like, yep, I'm still here. Hours go by, chat. I see so many people walk in and out of the DMV. I get there, people don't even know what they're doing. There's old people coming in that don't even know how to scan a QR code. Like, it's bad, chat. It's terrible. And then I get in line. Okay, let's start from the beginning, though. Let's talk about the actual experience once I get there. I get in line, and in order to get in line, you have to get a ticket. The ticket they gave me was 173. I was the 173rd person there. So there was over 200 fucking people in the building. And I was one of the last people. She was like, yeah, if you got here at 7 o'clock, we probably would have got you like within under 100. I said 7 fucking o'clock. I was like, 7 o'clock? You guys open at 8:30. Apparently, they were allowing people to come into the building and get a ticket at 7 o'clock in the morning. I didn't know about this, but I just went whenever I was told that they were going to be open. So I'm like, all right, man, I'm here for the long haul. I'm sitting down. Let me, or not sitting down. No, I had to stand. I had to stand for 4 hours, chat room. I was standing. So I'm standing there in the hallway. I'm just chilling, just waiting for my turn. It's going so slow. During this time, though, I saw a lot of things that I didn't expect. You know, I'm talking about like bottom of the barrel when it comes to the human race. Because everybody, no one wants to be there. Everybody's stressed out. Everybody's pissed off. No one wants to be there. No one's happy. And there was so many people who came in and was screaming at like the girl that was probably like about the same age as me, maybe 23, 24 possibly. And screaming at her, talking about like, why can't y'all move the line faster? Or like, why are you guys not accepting anybody anymore? And they'd be like, oh, well, we're at maximum capacity. I'm sorry, but you have to come back in an hour or tomorrow morning. And dude would be like, I understand that, but why can't you see me? She just told you. What is going on? Is English not being comprehended right now? Is this how low we are in America? We can't understand. We don't have comprehension of our own native language. Oh my God, it was so bad because the dude like blew up. No one wanted to be there. He's blowing up. Everybody in the thing's trying to be like, dude, just get in line, bro. It's not that big of a deal. Or just come back tomorrow. And he's like, it is a big deal. Fuck y'all. And then he's like literally throwing fucking shit everywhere. And then he leaves. And then she's like, yeah, that happens all the time here. I'm like, and you still work here? I was like, that's crazy, man. It's wild. Dude, it was straight torture. It sucked. Like, and then like people would come in. There was this one guy who came in and he almost gave me a stroke trying to understand how he was thinking. He came in, asked the person, hey, how long is it going to be? She said, I can't tell you that. I don't know for sure how long it's going to be. He's going to say, oh, okay. And then he's going to start asking the people that's been there since like 8 o'clock. How long has it been? Mind you, it was 1 o'clock in the afternoon whenever he was asking this. And they're like, yeah, we've been here since 8. And he was like, oh, okay. Okay. And then he was getting mad. He was like, this is ridiculous. I'm going to go say something to her. And then he started going off on her about how slow they are. I looked in there. There's only one older woman at the freaking desk doing all of every freaking or everybody's identification. So it's getting so bad, and he's going off on the young girl that's trying to help everybody. And then, mind you, he's complaining how long it's going to take, and he still hasn't got a ticket. So he's not even really in line. This man stays there for 45 minutes complaining, and then he leaves. I was like, dude, you guys got to have better, like, they're just... There's got to be better things to do with your time. Because he literally came in, he said, I don't got time to just sit here and not do anything for like 4 hours. He's like, I got stuff to do. But then you're going to come in here and complain and literally yap about how slow it is for an hour. I couldn't stand it. I hate people because they always blame the workers when they are doing their jobs. People need to see from the other people. That's what I said, Cloud. That's what I was telling. There was this one black gentleman in there, a young guy around the same age as me. And we were talking, and I was like, dude, people just don't understand, man. I was like, they have to come in here and you got to wait for 4 hours. And you got to do this once. Once you do this once, you're good. You don't got to do this again for a while. But like, they work here. They come in day in, probably Monday through Friday. That's probably they work full time. They see this every day. Like, you could imagine they're not going to put on a smile or like, be super appreciative that you're there because they don't even want to be there. So it's ridiculous. It was insane, though. I mean, I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. I'm gonna be honest, but your boy did get the minds grinding going. Because look at what we're on right now, floor 129. Chat. When I got to the DMV, I was at floor 100. I was cooking. I was actually cooking. I was literally sitting over there, minding my own business, going crazy on the mines, and no one didn't say anything. I mean, I had one guy beside me playing. I don't even know what it was. I think it was one of those like fake mobile games where like you guys know. I know you guys seen the ads where it's like the guy shooting and you have to do like addition or multiplication or like subtraction as you move through the gates. He was playing that game, and I was like, "What is going on?" I'm in a limbo state right now. I should not be here. He was locked in. He played that game for 3 hours. I kept looking over and I was like, oh my God, he's still going. Because I was like on Discord, I was texting and talking to people on Discord. I was switching back between GS. I was watching YouTube shorts at one point. I was watching some YouTube videos. Like I was having a mix, but this guy was locked in on his stuff, bro. It was crazy. I thought it was hilarious too. Don't kill me. Did he faint me? Oh, son of a bitch. The only thing that can stop Saito Hajime. Fainting or paralysis. Was he shouting this game is so hard? No, surprisingly not. Clearly a paid actor. Can anyone explain Canary's true weapon? It just says... I don't know what that means. Wait. You talking about the name of it? You have to... If you're in the alchemist shop where you're seeing all the true weapons, hold down on the equip. Hold down on it. Yeah, an average DMV experience, man. Oh, this is Palamecia, right? I'll just go with yeah, hold down the equipment, it'll tell you. But I have it on some nope, never mind, it's not on this team. It just gives you a burst of arch gen and it lowers physical res. But yeah, chat, I was so defeated, man. Like I said, wouldn't wish that on anybody. It was a terrible experience that I never want to go through again. What would you say? I'm probably say I use Relic Deus Volta because I have nothing that causes guaranteed paralysis. Oh, dude, that sucks. That's actually terrible. I don't mind this fight. The only thing I mind is getting fainted. So I always have to wait in the very beginning right here to make sure that I don't get clapped up. But he should be dead. Yeah, there you go. See, look, like 2 units got fainted, but... You're gonna pity Saito like your life depends on it. Wait, what are you talking about? I want to get War God Finn, but Saito looks like a cheat character. He definitely is a cheat code. I mean, War God Finn technically is too. It's just their damage. Like War God Finn still hits really hard. It's just the damage from Saito is kind of crazy since Saito Hajime lowers damage res by 150%, and that's multiplicative. So like, it doesn't even matter if the boss is like resistant to whatever or anything. Like the boss we're fighting right now, which is Palamecia, technically you're supposed to paralyze her to lower her damage res, but as you see, it doesn't even matter. Like Saito Hajime is just like, yeah, I'm gonna insta kill you because I don't care. I will say, yeah, if I wasn't using War God Finn here, this team wouldn't be nowhere near as good. So, like, it's not like War God Finn isn't doing anything. He's doing work. It's just Saito is taking the spotlight because he's doing big damage, like, instantly. But War God Finn's keeping the team alive. Like, for 20 more seconds, I have, what, like, 30% DR? So... yeah, War Goat Finn. I have a 3 million HP threshold Saito. Well, I'm going to hit you for 5 mil. So, yeah, pretty much. A 3-man for today's extreme? What is today's extreme, Crest? What is today? Today's Wednesday? I don't... dude, I never know, like, the actual Crest palaces that come on specific days. Is it worth to ascend Jay? You'll want to ascend pretty much all of your ascended. Any character that can be ascended, you'll want to ascend them. But yeah, Jay's a good character to ascend. 2 crest bursts in less than an hour? Yeah. Saito, actually, surprisingly... let me see. Oh, wait, I can't check his compendium here, but these took a minute, man. This was like the entire week. Like, from the time I got Saito Hajime to, I think, what was it, like, Sunday? Maybe Monday? It might have been Monday, actually. That's whenever I was able to get both of my 4 pluses. The first one came very early, like, probably, like, the first day I got it. I think it was in, like, 92 runs I got this one. Or, no, it was this one, my bad. And then after that, it took a few, I think it was about, like, 800 runs till I got another 4 plus, so... oh, the Diamond Dust. Okay. I don't think they'll bring back Blackrock Shooter since it's only an Awoken crossover, unless they add new characters. But like, I don't think that crossover did too well in terms of like revenue and stuff. He may die before he even gets hit right here. Oh my. Oh. Can I save this run? I don't think I can, but I'm gonna still try. I don't think I can save it. Maybe though. If he doesn't kill me here, Saito, please. Just one more. There we go. Save the run, Saito. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Oh, I was so close to leaving, man. So close. I could just put on... I'll probably switch out Benimaru's clothes for just like a paralysis or freeze res item. The amount of times that that's happened is insane. And I still got 45 for that? That's kind of wild. No, Saito, Hajime, and Star God Lisa are not good together. Saito's a physical damage dealer. Star God buffs up magic damage. You think they will bring back Eminence in the Shadow again this year, or will we have to wait till next year? I think it's possible. I think we could see a rerun of that, like pretty soon. But if not this year, then definitely next. Also, dude, the new players that like came through for this crossover, which I mean was barely any, really do not care about mines, man. Like my mines video, I posted it just now, like talking about like the guide and stuff, like about an hour ago. And I'm not gonna lie, man, like it is not performing nowhere near as well as I thought it would. I knew it wasn't gonna perform amazingly because it's a mines video, and a lot of the times, anything that's not part of like the base game, people don't really view that much, which is weird because I've been seeing so many people talk about like, oh my god, I don't have the good equips, I don't have this, I don't have that, and it's like, dude, when are you gonna like actually play the game and get the equips then? Some of the best equips in the game are from the mines. Or how like people look at gacha equips and they're like, yeah, gacha equips are a complete scam. Like, why would you even try to like summon on gacha equips? I'm like, the amount of people that don't understand the game is actually insane. I'm not saying every gacha equip banner is good, but like, you're not cooking with that philosophy, man. You're not cooking at all. Do I not have a Star God friend? I'll just take this. I only have B3 Claw right now. I don't have anything else. Oof. I mean, B3 Claw is one of the main ones you need. B3 Claw, Dignified Silence, Silent Treasure. Those are the big ones. But yeah, I rushed to get that video out over like a showcase because I was like, Mines isn't going to be here. And Mines isn't going to be here all the time. And also, Mines is on a schedule this time around. Like, there's a part 1 and a part 2. So if you are someone that wants to try to climb pretty high in this part of the mines, then, you know, there's that video. But which is mainly just talking about a few different characters that I highly recommend. And really, it's, if you've been playing the game for like the last few months, you kind of have seen why these characters are so good. Like your your Harutos, not your Harutos, well, technically FM Heart, but your War God Finns, your FM Harutos, Holy Knight Roy, freaking Samurai Rimuru and stuff, like, Because really, and I've been seeing people be like, oh my God, I can't beat mines or I can't get plus floor 50 because I don't have Saito Hajime. And I'm like, what the fuck? Chat, we didn't have Saito Hajime like 3 years ago and people were getting to like floor 100 plus. Like, what? What is this? I was like, don't let this be another Vox situation, man, where people see Saito and they're just going to be like, turn brain off. Saito is there. He carries. Like, I can't do this because I don't have this one unit. Like, you can still do content. There's a non-zero chance that part 2 of Mines comes with a new banner. No, I think it's possible that we get somebody. Now, who we get, I'm not for sure. Yeah, when the account was 3 months. That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, Mines, Grand Crusade, these game modes are not meant for new players. They are more vet style game modes. And I think that's the reason why we don't see them a lot when it comes to like the scheduling. We don't get Mines a lot, or even raids for that matter. We don't get any of the unique game modes because they're game modes that require you to have been playing the game for months, or oh my God, not again. You either have to play the game for months on end, or you've had to, like, you know, been really fucking grinding your account. And even if you've been really grinding your account, let's say you started like a month and a half, 2 months ago, you probably won't have the units you need to like even beat all the way up to like floor 60 or 70 of the mines. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to be difficult. So, but that's the thing, like, the way how Mines is designed, you don't need to get to floor 300. You don't have to even get to the floor I'm at. You just need to get like to whatever floor you can. Whenever I initially started playing the Mines, I think the very first time I played the Mines, and mind you, I was playing the game ever since it came out, and whenever Mines first dropped, I think the highest I got was like 40, and I was like, okay, this game mode's really fun, but I don't think I can get any further with like my account. I'm missing too many like key equips and units, but I'm going to take this into consideration, and I know what to look for now. And it kind of like helps shape me and shape like my play style and stuff of like GS, and be like, okay, I need to like start valuing these things a bit more than what I've already, you know, or what I've been valuing previously. Finally, after 7+ years, GS Global is officially released in Greece. Finally, my homies can try it without the use of an APK. Oh, really? That's cool. I didn't know it dropped in Greece. This dude on my friends list is on floor 339, and I'm guessing he hasn't touched grass in a week at least. Yeah, dude. Like, you definitely don't have to get that high. There was somebody in my Discord. They showed Saito Hajime nuking. Let me see if I can find it. So it was Saito Hajime nuking what is it called? Geozagnus, surprisingly. He was nuking Geozagnus. And yeah. Damn, that did some damage. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. I might not be able to find it. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to find it. Damn, it was like this morning that I saw it. Oh, I found it. I found it. Here you go, chat. What the? Here we go. Floor 625. 625. How is somebody at 625 already? I have no clue. I don't know what video this is. I think Shinchi, yeah, Shinchi showed this in my Discord. So let me see. Let me skip ahead to when he nukes Geozagnus. So he's using Malia. Malia time stops right here. And you'll see that whenever we get the super art, there we go. That's the super art with Hajime. Hajime insta kills Geo freaking Zagnus, and no one dies because he's time stopped by Malia. What the heck? That's insane. That's actually insane. Yeah, I hate fighting Styria, dude. Styria sucks. I do at this point I skip Styria whenever I see her. I don't want to fight that freaking boss, man. I truly don't. Am I actually running this team? Is this the setup right now? I mean, I don't hate it. I don't love it either. Is there a Star God? Yeah, we'll do that. This is going to be a bit of a slower run since we don't have War God, or not War God, but me or anybody on the team. Yeah, in 15 seconds already. Oh, dude, War God Finn's gonna lose his freaking buffs. And they can't just add a good 4-star magic, at least physical has limbs. Yeah. They do have a bit more, like this was a, no wait, that's not that one. I forgot, there is a pretty solid 4-star magic that's out now. I mean, oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, thank God for freaking Veldora's buff, but I think we're getting cooked, chat. I think we're getting actually cooked here. I should have waited for that skill to land, but maybe, just maybe. Oh, we're actually getting cooked. We're gonna get cooked by this freaking... There's no way we're gonna get cooked by it, bro. Oh my God. I hate paralysis. I hate status effects. I hate anything to do with a status effect, dude. My God. Even if I waited for the skill, I feel like it still wouldn't have went off. You know what? I haven't used Saito against this guy, but I think Saito can still kill at this floor. I have a feeling he can. Too bad the equip is sexist. Oh yeah, you're talking about like, was it Angelus is sweet and saucy? Is that the one you're talking about? But there's a good like 4-star magic equip from not mine, from Grand Crusade if I'm not mistaken. I mean, of course you have to get like a good roll on it, but if I remember correctly, it's actually pretty solid. You've got to be fucking kidding me, bro. What did I do to deserve this? Thank you. Whew. These guys are just as bad because they paralyze you. Oh, I probably shouldn't have done that. I just popped the true art instead of the art. Oh no, I'm still good. Question is, does this kill, ladies and gentlemen? We're just gonna use both of them just to be safe. Oh yeah, that definitely kills. Jesus Christ, he's out of here. Arcana? Arcana guarantees paralysis? Does he? Dude, I haven't used Arcana like in ages. How does Arcana guarantee paralysis? Yeah, he doesn't have paralysis in his kit. Yeah, I wish I had Cosmos. Cosmos would be so nice to have. Oh yeah, by the way, chat, if you fight Ifrit and you don't have this guy right here, like Roast, you need Roast. He's a luck unit, and I don't know if you can farm him right now, but if you fight Ifrit or any stage in the mines in the future that has Hellfire, you could probably use this guy. And the reason why is because you throw him on the team and he gives everybody lifesteal. You get 4% HP drain for 9 seconds. He's really good. Tip for going deep in the mines. I mean, I made a video today talking about it, but the main thing is all about your team comps, man. That's what it all comes down to. I mean, of course, knowing what the bosses do is a huge plus. That's good to know, but like being able to make actual good teams is very important. And there's a few characters that are very notable in the mines that I would recommend you use. Those include like Summer Miyu, Ultimate Paladin Roy, FM Hart, Luvia, and Rin are great. The reason why is because those characters give you a lot of speed, since they instantly give themselves like Art Gauge, or they give the team Art Gauge, and they're just great. Double Summer Miyu is a strat that I'm still using at floor 133. So we're not using double Summer Miyu here because, well, we have to survive, but like, look at this. Like, floor 133 Summer Miyu is hard carrying this just as much as Saito is. Apart from just them, like, having a damage dealer that just kind of destroys the boss. You know, he's puffing on that skooma. I know some of you guys have been playing Oblivion. I don't know if any of y'all have made skooma yet in Oblivion Remastered, but you know it's some of the most powerful gas ever. And having those type of damage dealers on your team helps you out so much, bro. So like Uzu, Delta, Saito Hajime, who else could be like really good? Uzu, Delta, Saito Hajime, oh, thanks so much for the $20 dono, Deathers. I made it to a stream for once. Thanks so much for that, man. Huge shout out to you. Hold on just a second though. Let me look this up. I gotta look at the entire unit list because I'm drawing a blank here. But Jay, my goat, I can't believe I forgot him. I'm so sorry. But yeah, Jay, Saito Hajime, Uzu. Who else do we have that is on global at the moment? Delta is great. I mean, it's pretty much anybody that's just like a top tier damage dealer is going to do really well here. I think even Summer Bazette, I think we could see some crazy deeps with Bazette as well. But having a character like, for example, let's say this Ultimate Paladin Roy, right? We get this Roy on this team. We go to my past party and we go with this team right here. And I'll explain the entire team setup right here. Me picking my friend unit to me picking these characters. These two guys are speeding up the entire team. 200 art gauge when I use the Phantom Bullet. She's giving me 30 arts every single wave, and she's stacking physical damage. Finn gives me crit chance and DR for 30 seconds. Well, of course, the crit chance is like, what, 12, I think? 15? Something like that. But the DR buff, if he's the leader, it's 30 seconds. Saito blows up the boss. That's all he's here for. He's here to blow up whatever boss I'm fighting. So we got a massive nuke, and everything here is just kind of trying to reinforce his damage or trying to speed us up through the process. Because the worst thing you want to do is, when playing the mines, is taking very long on a stage. Unless you're fighting something like Styria or Wilkes, then those stages you will have to take a while to beat. But like, look at this. We have instant art gauge to everyone. Watch. Once we hit our crit chance right here, or whoever gets it first, look at this. Boom. 200 art gauge to everybody. Now everyone's off to the races. We get another stack of physical damage buff, and now we're able to clear, and we're going to get all the way up to the boss wave in the span of like, we're We'll probably get there by like 15 seconds, possibly. We'll have to see. Fuck. We may not be making it to the boss wave anymore. Never mind. We are. False alarm, chat. False alarm. False alarm. But look at this. Like, we're going to walk into the boss room, I think, at like 16 seconds. If we don't get, like, staggered. Okay, yeah. 18 seconds. And then this Oldius, he's cooked. My brother is so cooked. He doesn't even know it yet, but he's literally dead. Look at this. Like, my physical res up? Who cares, bro? Saito Hajime. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, them dragons, man. The Tyrados is a fucking menace. But yeah, team building is very important. And trying to create a team like this is very good, but I will say this is like a pretty expensive philosophy, because you either had to been playing the game for a very long time to be able to even replicate these teams, or even having to fork out a lot of fucking money. So, or you could, you know, it could be a mix. So if you can't do this to get deep into the mines, then the best thing is to probably go a little bit slower. But the reason, let me say this too, the reason why you want to go fast and get to the boss is because the ads are more menacing than the boss most of the time. Bosses, from what I can tell and from my experience, don't kill you as fast as the ads do. The ads, especially since there's so many of them and they're all hitting you at once with all this different damage, can insta-kill your team. So just getting through all of that and then being supercharged by the time you go into the boss room helps you out so much. I will say, though, that people have gotten to high floors without needing Summer Miyu. We've seen it before. Before Summer Miyu and all that came out and we had mines like 2 or 3 years ago, people didn't use Summer Miyu. They were able to hit like floor 100, 150 and stuff like that. It took longer and it was harder to do, but it still is completely possible. So there's lots of ideas, lots of team comps out there. And the main thing I can tell you is that Summer Miyu friends, Ultimate Paladin Roy friends, amazing. Even if you don't have like Ultimate Paladin Roy or Summer Miyu, if you have somebody out there that has like a Saito Hajime friend, but you have Summer Miyu and like, let's say you have Summer Miyu, War God Finn, and Shiro or something like that, right? Well, there you go. You got the team. Just pick Saito Hajime as your friend unit and go with that. Like, really use the friend system as not just, oh, let me default to these guys. Use it to kind of fill in the gaps. That's what it's here for. You don't have War God Finn, well, pick War God Finn here if you want to. It just sucks because you're not going to be able to make him leader, I don't think. Can you make the friend unit leader? Yeah, you can't make him leader. So there's that. But use it to fill in the gaps. Don't just pick whoever. Actually think about who to pick when it comes to your friend units. Like this guy right here, out here running Fire or Veil, he's not helping nobody. I'm gonna be honest. He's not helping a single soul. Also, thanks for $100 from Sinki. Hazuki, my bad. I see that name and I always say Hazuki. Or Sinki, good lord. Thank you so much, my bro. What the heck? Supporting of my own free will for the next time you do a summon video. Keep up the great work, my guy. We love your videos, by the way. Hi, chat. Hazuki is the queen of GS. Jesus, dude. Thanks so much for the $100 dono, man. I gotta write your name down so, you know, I can shout you out next summon video, bro. Jesus, it's insanely generous of you. Hold on. Thank you so much for that. Did not have to do that at all, man. Thank you so much for that, man. You have funded the next summon video or live stream by yourself already. Wait, what fight is this? This is EX Death or whatever it's called, or Ex Machina, Deus Ex Machina. But yeah, really, the main thing about the mines, I love it, but it definitely does come down to a lot of times you're getting equip gap, unit gapped, and all that, and it is frustrating. But just let you know, we were all there at one point. Even including me. It may not seem like it because you may just be like, oh, OP, you don't even struggle when it comes to this game, man. You just go through and you just blow up everything. Well, now I do. I used to not be able to do this. So, like, if you don't believe me, go watch the original Mine stuff, man. I was dying on floor 30 and stuff like that. I probably still will. You know, if I go back and fight on floor 30, I probably will get clapped at times, but literally, like, I was getting clapped. I didn't have the best units in the game, or I had some of them, but I didn't have all of them. And it was tough. It was very, very tough. So if you can't do it right now, man, hopefully by the time, if you're still playing the game, whenever it comes out soon or later, let me say, whenever the game mode returns, not the game. Oh, snap. But you'll be able to actually beat it and do really well. But it's possible that, you know, if you drop the game and then you expect to be able to beat it, but you really didn't get any characters or units or equips, and you didn't really strengthen your account, well, you're going to be stuck at the same spot you are now in the mines. Also, we have not gotten equip yet. I mean, I know I'm not like farming lures or anything, but we're on floor 135 with no equip drops. You've been playing since Yu Hakusho and you're still under rank 100? That's insane. That's actually ridiculous. Yeah. I mean, if I wasn't making content, I wouldn't play the game as much as I do. But I definitely probably wouldn't be too far off 266. I'd probably be at like maybe 230, 220, because I wouldn't get the pass, but I would like farm for crest and stuff. First run of Overlord on 289 now. Yeah, I mean, look, getting like high levels, I would say like if you're under 100 still and you've been playing the game for like longer than a year or two, I just, in my head, it's like you're just not that interested in it, or like you're getting shafted so bad, and I feel bad for you, my brother. And because let's be honest, a lot of the times when it comes to content in GS, it revolves around you getting a unit. If you get the unit, you have a reason to play the game. If you don't get the unit, well, you have no reason to play the game. Most of the time. There are times when we get like, you know, hard events or like luck trials or something like that, or mines or raids that you can play and farm. But there's a lot of times where if you don't get the unit, there's no reason to play the game. I stopped playing after trying to get a Serpa, but getting shafted, yeah, man. Dude, back in the day, so people always complain whenever they don't get units and stuff. I will say back then, it was the Wild West, bro. If you didn't have a Serpa or you didn't have Mako, it was so hard to have good support units for your team. Nowadays, we have supports dropping left and right in GS, bro. Every single crossover, most events that come out have crazy crossover or crazy supports. But back then, the only supports that were in the game was Earth Finn, Mako, and a Serpa. Those were the big three. And if you didn't have the other two, being Mako or Serpa, I don't even remember who came out after them that was Awoken, but it took forever for anyone to be on the same level as them. It took literally years, bro. This is Geo's Agnes. What am I doing? Oh, what's up, Collins? This man said he stopped playing 3 years ago. No, you didn't. You still play. You rank 130 or 310 because I just leave it to farm most of the time while at work. Yeah, January 2024. Dang, dude. Yeah, you're higher than me. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing, too. Back in the day, if you are not like above rank 200 or something like that, I understand it, because back way back in the day, we didn't have auto looping and we didn't have auto AI. So if you wanted to play the game and farm for crest, you had to literally watch the freaking screen and click redeploy, redeploy, redeploy. And then you had the terrible AI in the game where you had to set all your skills off, use your equips, and set your units from right to left based on what equips you wanted to be used, just to get the auto to work in your favor. Then, what was it? If you got a 4+, well, it was all over. But if you didn't, then you're sitting there for hours just clicking redeploy. And people are like, oh, I made a macro, I made a macro. There were people out there making macros and then watching the screen waiting for a 4+ to drop. So they were sitting there watching the same thing happen over and over and over. Like a freaking Looney Tunes episode, dude. Like that's some crazy scientific experiment type stuff. Watching a crest run happen thousands of times in front of your face. I had 3+, 4+s before looping and AI, and I felt like a god. Yeah, dude. I think that was one thing that was cool, is that back then 4+s felt a lot more exciting and a lot more satisfying than I feel like they do now. Like I think they still do it, but it's nowhere near as much as it was back then, because it was very rare for you to have a 4+, and I recommended that no one farm for a 4+, because the amount of time you had to invest into it and just like staring at your screen doing that over and over and over and not doing anything else, it's like, dude, it's such a time commitment. But now with like auto looping and AI, it's like you go to the gym, well, I want to farm 4+, you put the loop on, you do a few sets and you look back and you're like, oh, okay, I'm like 40 loops in, or I'm 40 runs into this loop, and then you go back to working out, you go back and you're like, okay, let me redo this loop real quick. You redo it and you keep it moving, right? So it's definitely had some it's had some great stuff. 368? Jesus Christ. I thought that I was moving up, but I am not moving up at all. Is that the highest? That has to be the highest. Yeah, that definitely. We'll just go with you. Veldora is just gonna absolutely poop on freaking Geo's Agnes. That's what he does. This was our version of TikTok. Before auto loop and AI, I forgot to change the leader and got a 4+ on Celia. Was devastated. Yeah, man. The crazy world it was back then, bro. God, it was so crazy. And we needed it for so long. God, did we need it for so long. And we finally got it. Took them long enough, but better late than never. Like, if we still had that system where there was no auto looping or auto AI, oh, dude, I don't know how we would even be able to function as like a community. I think it would be so bad, bro. Like, a lot of people probably wouldn't even play like certain aspects of the game because they'd be like, dude, I don't want to sit here and do this over and over. Just like how it was back then. I really do hope that, I think I'm like right here, my art. So this should get it. There we go. I think he actually killed Veldora. He's dead. Okay. You got 13 4+s with AI and looping. It's easy. I would say 500 runs on extreme average. Yeah, that's what I've kind of got. It was about 500 runs to get one. Which I know sounds crazy, and dude, like, it's wild the amount of people that still complain and say like, Oh my God, I'm not going to sit here and grind for hours on end. Like, you guys go do something better with your lives than do that. Then just set my phone down. You want me to just grind on it like all the fucking time? I say, bro, it's not like how it was back then. Just freaking, just put it on auto and go do something else. You have a job. I would assume if you're saying this, you have a job. And if you work at a desk job or something, or like somewhere else, just bring out your phone. Be like, oh, I'm checking something real quick. Put it on auto loop, put it back in your pocket. Don't got to worry about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh my goodness. It's insane. A Luck 300 Roy with Holy Mist earrings is actually crazy. What? Well, I mean, I can see the vision. I see why. 30 arc age, 50 arts with the tracksuit. I see the vision. W build. Yeah, it's not even max LB. Yeah. I mean, I see the vision. It's literally for this right here, Chad. We're over here hating on him, but like, look at that. He already has his Phantom Bullet. Like, W freaking build, man. Oh, did I time it right? Oh, I thought I timed it right, where that would actually have killed the next wave. Even though I don't want that to really happen or right now, because that would mean that I'm losing a stack of physical damage. He's dead? Okay. What, you can do that? What, like kill with Roy's Phantom Bullet after or like within the first use on like 2 waves? If you time it right, you can. Because like with the slice up that he does at the end, the animation lasts long enough to be able to do it. I did it actually this run on, or not this run right here, but like this update of Mines, I did it like at like floor 30. I was like, wait, what just happened? And then I realized, and I was like, what? I thought equips could do that. I didn't think units could do it too. But yeah, units can do it too. Omega Wilkes, we don't even do that, ladies and gentlemen. If I have a priestess, I'll do it. If I have a priestess in the friends list, I will fight Wilkes. But if I don't have a priestess, I swear I'm not doing it. I'm not doing this. I've been seeing so many people ask me, how do you beat Wilkes in the Mines, OP? I got you. You pick any friend unit you want. You click pass party. If you've done this before, you click pass party. If you haven't, don't worry about it. Just use whatever units you want, all right? You're going to load in 2 Wilkes. Doesn't matter what floor you're on. Load in. Click battle. This is a very easy trick that all you guys can do to beat Wilkes. I hope you guys are ready for this. Are you watching? Are you watching? Click menu, click quit, and watch. Watch. Hold on. Wait just a second. Wait just a second. She's gone, baby. Just like that. Whoa! Easy. Easy fucking boss, man. Easiest boss on the planet. I don't want to use that one. People were literally asking me, OP, make a guide on how to beat Styria and Wilkes. I can understand. W tutorial. I am now God in Grand Summers. I'm telling you, bro, it's that simple. It truly is. Thanks for the dono. But people have been asking me, OP, how do you beat Styria? How do you beat Wilkes? Look, when it comes to Styria, I actually have tried to fight her because I don't think her equip is that bad. But like, I mean, I guess I would want to do it, but I was gonna try to beat her at least once on floor 100 plus, because that's whenever like you get the last bit of the death bonus, and you'll get like all the crystals and stuff. But literally, like, there's no point in fighting those two bosses. They give you nothing. Like, these guys give us nothing too, but at least they can be used to get us deeper into the mines. The Styria and them, they're not giving us godly equips or anything. Like, Geozagnus, oh my goodness. Like, Geozagnus struggles, it understandable, right? It's, damn, my bad. But Geozagnus struggles are understandable, because Geozagnus drops a pretty good force that is really, well, it's really good if you're a water unit, right? But when it comes to Styria or any of these other fights, Wilkes for an example, even Omega Oldius, there's no reason to fight these people. You don't have to do it. Their equip is not good. Don't waste your time doing it. Omega Geozagnus. I don't even try this one, because this one has like thresholds, and we don't like thresholds. We got, I don't think I've beat her above floor 100 yet. Let me see. That's Wilkes. Damn it. Damn it. 109. All right, fine. We'll fight her. We'll fight her, chat. We'll fight her. We'll do it. We will do it. If you want to know the team that I use, it's a very simple team. It involves this right here. And you may be like, OP, this seems like it takes forever. You're damn right. You are absolutely right. It's going to take us literally ages to beat this boss. But Styria do not play, so I'm not going to play either. And we are going to go in here and fight Styria and beat her in a somewhat timely manner. Okay? This may seem a bit overkill when it comes to the tanking and stuff we have, but I promise you it is necessary. It is 100% necessary. You can copy that comp? Yeah, it's bad, man. I have tried Sagra in this fight, actually. I did try him to see if he could just like burst through the defenses and just keep ramping up to deal crazy deeps. He's not terrible, but he's definitely not the best. I think Shadow's really good, because Shadow has the allies will not flinch buff on his art, which gives everybody 100% freeze res. So definitely helps out to have someone like him. I would have used Shadow here, but I used Shadow in an earlier floor, and I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't too impressed on like floor 80. He kind of got my team killed because we just need a bit more damage mitigation. So I'm hoping that this time around, this team will work. I saw this on JP, which it took someone on JP, granted they were on like floor 400. It took them 45 minutes to beat Styria, which is perfectly optimal. You know what I mean? Just a very easy fight. Very easy, right, chat? And don't worry, chat room. We do have a breaker, which is Thetis. But look at that. Look. It's moving down, chat room. We got it. We're doing it. Oh, snap. We're actually doing some fucking damage. Jesus Christ. This could have been what killed me, too. This could have very well been what killed us. I wasn't paying attention, but I'm hoping that we can maybe heal ourselves and not get clapped up by this guy, but or girl. See, like, beta here may be a bit better because you could, like, heal any of the damage that is going on and just, like, survive. And I think Shiro's barrier actually does block the damage from it. No, it doesn't. It does not block the damage. It does not. Oh my god, that does so much. Why in the world do you hit so hard, or it's just this freaking, it's not even like she hits hard, it's just this part right here that sucks. Like, this does so much damage. I'm gonna pop both of those. I'm gonna pop Blessed Necklace on just to be safe. Never in my life did I think that I would reach a point where I need to use Shiro and Thetis at the same time. Like, this is insane. I may actually die here because I don't think that I can survive. Without any type of damage mitigation like items on, I don't know if this is gonna be able to survive. Maybe? Okay, I think we're good. And he's frozen now. Oh, Lord Jesus. Here we go. We've reached the fun part of this, chat. No, we lost Unlimited Blade Works. You know it's gonna be a good time whenever you lose Unlimited Blade Works, chat room. You know you're in for a great time. Oh, we're cooked. Yeah, we're dead. Aren't we? We're so cooked. Yeah, we're cooked. Fuck. Maybe, yeah, I think I still have to go Shadow, but I don't think Shadow's gonna live that, man. I don't think we're gonna be able to live at all with Shadow. I hate that fight so much. It's such a bad. If we get her again, we'll fight her. Let me see. You gonna pop up again? Okay, nah. If we get her again, we'll fight her and see if we can like use Shadow, because I think that I need 200% freeze res to make sure I don't get frozen by anything. Starting to think you're psychotic for doing this on manual. Nah, dude. I'm not doing anything else, so I don't mind. Hopefully it does routes. How do you beat Omega Oldius? You just have to use magic damage against him. But I wouldn't recommend fighting Omega Oldius. His drop isn't that good. Unless you can like clear him consistently, I just wouldn't fight him. Wouldn't worry about it. Probably shouldn't have did that. No, it's fine. Shadow Shirohoka Roy is good. I could do that. I mean, that's what I was doing originally. It's just I don't think that he's gonna be able to survive. That team's gonna survive at all. Cause it gets so annoying so quick in that fight. Damn, I didn't even get a chance to fight. Holy Knight Roy's doing that? Bro. You could probably just buff up Holy Knight Roy with like Summer Miyus, and I feel like he could probably kill a lot of stuff with his Phantom Bullet. Just wait till we get Saitama, man. Wait. Let's wait till we get that Mono Light team on Global. I think we are using a Hoka friend here. Triple Miyu is broken. Okay, I haven't tried that. I don't have enough Miyus to do triple Miyu, but that does sound pretty fucking crazy. You know, why not? 4 Miyus, you know what I'm saying? Like, just why not at this point? I use 2 of mine, a friend unit and Hoka. Yeah, that sounds very devious. See, this is what makes like these fights so bad, because you get hit stops so much. Like in, are we serious right now? Are we serious? Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Don't kill War God Finn, my brother. But yeah, that's what sucks the most, is like the hit stop does crazy work. He fainted me. Bro, there's no way this is the timeline I'm living in. Oh, I'm dead. I literally just got clapped by this guy, didn't I? No, I didn't. Summer Miyu for the win. Jesus. But yeah, the hit stop sucks, man. Against these ads, you pretty much need equips. And then it sucks too whenever you use the equip and your equip doesn't hit like full screen, or like Tyrados is flying, so your equip misses or goes directly under him. It's like, damn, bro. I'm just cooked. I was never meant to win to begin with. I do kind of wish that how you can check unit animations in the compendium, you could see equip animations in the compendium. Oh, that'd be a good feature to have. What team is good with Kenshin? You gotta be fucking kidding me. Hold on. Please tell me I just don't get cooked right here. I don't think I do, chat. Okay, but for Kenshin, it's mono light specifically, but you can kind of twist it. It doesn't have to be perfect. So Kenshin's main thing that he wants more than anything is, well, actually, wait, let me check this before I say it, because I get them kind of mixed up. Is it light units or humans? Okay, so if you can have at least 2 light characters in your party and possibly both of them be human, and then you run someone else that gives you DR as a leader skill, you're getting a lot of DR. You're gonna have 20% DR for a minute, and then you have another unit giving you DR, whether that be like the new Saitama that just came out, or let's say, for an example, who else like can give DR? Samurai Rimuru, War God Finn, like whoever, and you have tons of DR like right out the gate, and it's gonna do a lot of like tons and tons of work for you. I was considering, depending on how far I get in the mines, to actually use Kenshin maybe with like one other light unit, but I don't know who that other light unit will be. If Saitama was out, then I would do like Saitama, Kenshin, possibly double Summer Miyu and see how that would do. But I don't know if I would really like that team or not. I feel like in theory it'd be really good. Oh, hold on just a second, chat. I was just looking over some stuff. Trying to see if I can find something from earlier. Let me see. Yeah, like one team I see people using on JP is pretty much mono water, but with Saitama, which is wild because I was saying that. Oh no, not mono water with Saitama, but it's like a hybrid between water and light. Like you use Saitama Kenshin, Ultimate Paladin Roy, and Hoka, and people are like going off with that because Saitama gets the attack buff from Kenshin because it's a stacking attack buff. He gets the attack buff from Hoka, plus you have crit damage, physical damage ups. Like it's perfect for him. If you guys want to see this in action here, I'll show you real quick. So this is on JP right now. Look at this. Saitama, this is on one of the Ultra Relics, but we're going to see the damage. And you're going to see Saitama instantly blow up this guy. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, granted, it was a, what was that? A minute and 30-second clear? But like, this is like the theory you can use with Kenshin and Saitama. Have someone give you the DR. I mean, Kenshin's DR is completely fallen off at this point, but Saitama still has his DR buff plus his barrier. So is Hoka's. Not Hoka's, but Holy Knight Roy's DR buff has also fallen off. But yeah, like something like this is wild, and then Saitama is just punching shit to death. So. How I use the part? We've been shooting for about an hour at this point, man. Do you account reviews for like tips? I mean, I did it on Twitter before. I got y'all to send me screenshots of your account, and I was able to like review them and stuff. But I don't really do account reviews because for the most part, there's nothing like GS isn't a resource intensive game. I feel like how something like Arc Knights is, or what's another one like Fate Grand Order. These are very resource intensive games. GS isn't like that. And because of that, I feel like the account doesn't really. If I was going to do an account review video, it's like everybody's account is just the same. Like everyone at the top of the game has like the best units, and it's just these guys being built. No one has like a favorite or something like that that they like more than anything. What is this? 40 Arcage. That's crazy. That they like using, and they use them in like every team comp or something, and they have like all of their chalices, or no, holy grails, that's what they're called, not chalices and stuff. So if GS was more resource intensive, then I probably would do account reviews. I think it would be fun just seeing like how people are investing their resources when it comes to stuff, and then seeing all the wild mistakes people have made. Also, I need to give him that because, oh my god, wait, is he gonna die? I'm gonna pop this. Dump their lucky gems into, that would be like the thing right there. Yeah, just to see what people have done. That would probably be the only cool part about it all. Oh, we got a red chest. Woo! Is this about being equipped? Hold on, chat. I don't think I have Ifrit's equipped yet, so it's not that good, but still. Is it? Is it? Oh, I do have his. Oh, no, I don't. Hey, reduce target's crit res by 30% and negate damage for a total of 800. God, is that terrible. Spider, thanks so much for the sub. But chat, I think we'll end it off on there. And that was a good note to end it off on. I didn't want to stream for too long today, but I will say, next Mind stream, when is this? Let me see. When is the next time this is going to be happening? Or not happening, but when does part 2 come out? Isn't it the 8th? Are we going to be streaming then? I don't know. Also, I will say too, chat, unfortunately, next Wednesday, whenever I usually stream, I probably won't be able to. I'm going to get my wisdom teeth pulled Monday next week, and I don't know how long I'm going to be out for. So I'm like planning on recording a few videos and editing them and scheduling them out for the week. Not like the entire week, but like the first like 3 or 4 days of next week. So I'm hoping that it's a pretty speedy recovery. I'm not like too sore, but I've heard a lot of people say that you get really sore from it. So hopefully I'm not out for longer than like 2 to 3 days, but we won't be able to be here for our usual streams on Wednesday. I'm sorry, but your boy's got to go get his wisdom teeth pulled. So yeah, hopefully it doesn't take long. I'm hoping the recovery process isn't that long, but it's very likely it will take a while. Either way, we'll have to see. Thank you all so much for hanging out. Thank you for all the donos, all the likes, all the chatters today. Appreciate all you guys. Even if you're somebody who wants to dono whenever you see these types of stuff, please don't be like guilting yourself or anything. You don't have to dono. Just watching the stream, chatting, talking with me, talking to the people in chat is more than enough support, man. Appreciate all you guys. Love y'all. We'll be having new videos coming out very soon. Tomorrow should be the Shishio Makoto video. And then I think Friday, we're going to be having a crystal video come out. Well, I say a crystal video, but it's going to be a new, I guess, crystal guide for all my peeps out there that want to save up crystals and want to summon and try to get the best characters in the game. I'll be telling you how to do that and some of the sources and everything that you could do to get as many crystals as you can, so you can hopefully pity whatever unit you want, or, you know, have enough crystals to get them early on in your pity. Either way, thank you all so much for hanging out though. It's been Boy P, and last but not least, you guys already know, don't forget to drink water.